Yo, only haters, we back. I am here with my guy, P, codename Davis, as always. Y'all better go check him out, man. He's been cranking out them Panthers articles with Cat Crave. Big GOAT status. He's been cooking them up weekly,
Okay.
2 to 3
For
a
sure.
week. Don't
Okay.
miss out on it. But
Okay.
P, we
Okay.
had ourselves a weekend. We had
Indeed.
a pretty average college football slate, but it doesn't matter because we had a banger of an NFL weekend. And then on top of that, the NBA trade world went absolutely nuts. We had one of them's a blockbuster, one of them's just a really, really big trade. Just absolutely massive. It's a great time. I mean, leave it to the NBA to be the only league that could actually make us chat about their players on an NFL Sunday. I mean, it's pretty impressive stuff. So, P, how was your weekend, man?
Weekend was good. Weekend was good. Not much to it. We worked. We wrote. We watched our team take another L on the season, going on 4. So I guess I'm all right, man. But how you living?
Listen, man, I'm with you. At least your team has a future quarterback that they can at least watch progress. Got a couple more years. If it doesn't work out, I don't think that's going to be the case, but at least you got that. Mac Jones is never going to work out. I mean, I don't want to watch him play football anymore. It's the worst offense I've ever seen. It's terrible. I feel bad. Now the defense is getting injured because they on the field 35 minutes every game because the offense is so trash. You got Christian Gonzalez out indefinitely. You got Judon out indefinitely. It's tough. I really honestly hope they pack it up and just
you want them to phone it in. You want them to, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, I mean, they're not going to win anything. The only reason they try to win is because Bill wants to pass Shula. But the thing is, Bill's going to coach next year to pass Shula. He has to. So the best route is to pack it up, get your quarterback, and the Patriots, by a landslide, have the most available cap space in the league next season. They have 100 M's to spend next offseason. So there's no point in, just pack it up, man. But yeah, we're 1-3. We got absolutely slaughtered. Not good. Talk about it a little more later. But we got to start with this NBA stuff, man. We haven't got to talk some big NBA news in a while. So we'll start. I finally can't put Damian Lillard on my most hated anymore.
It finally happened. That's what
they finally traded him. We said it was last week?
A week ago. It was a week ago. It was literally a week ago.
Yeah.
Finally,
we said it. That we just wanted to see the news. We were tired of the games, the gimmicks, and that's why I was tired of the games and gimmicks, because guess what didn't happen? Everything that those games and gimmicks was about. He's a buck, which, if you are a continuous listener of Only Haters, back in the summer, we had my guy Jrue on, and we talked about it for 10, 15 minutes. And what did you say, P? Remind the people of what you said.
Told the people the dream destination for Dame needs to be Milwaukee, man. It needed to be Milwaukee. Now, I will say, for people rewind, I went back and rewatched it myself. I did say I don't know how they could make it possible, because I don't know what the cap was going to look like after they re-signed Middleton, et cetera, but they got it done, man. Salary cap is a myth in any sport. I'm convinced, though. I'm absolutely
convinced. I mean, what made it work was they were able to restructure Middleton to that lower deal. Giannis has not signed his extension yet, so that helps. They get Dame. They get off the Jrue deal, which was like $39 million. It's interesting. I mean, so let's talk about the Blazers side. The Blazers' final haul ends up being like,
they got off. I got the haul right here.
Yeah, it's a lot.
DeAndre Ayton, Robert Williams, Malcolm Brogdon, 2 unprotected 29 first, Golden State's 24 first, and a 28 and 30 swaps. So 28 and 30 swaps. So they got four draft picks, 8 and Robert Williams and Brogdon. They did a good they did a good deed. They did a good deed.
I'm pretty sure they also got a couple like young prospects. Like I think they got Tamani Kamara as well, which he just got drafted this year. He's got a lot of promise. Dude, and the thing is they still might not be done because with Ayton there, they really don't need to keep Robert Williams, and I'm pretty sure they're going to be able to, like, for example, Robert Williams would be a perfect fit for Dallas. Like he would be like an ideal center for the Mavericks. So I could definitely see that. They're probably going to flip him. I don't know what their plan is with Brogdon, to be honest. They could probably flip him to the Clippers if the Clippers still want him and he passes fit. I mean, they could still end up getting a couple more picks out of this, a couple more players. It's going to be interesting to monitor. I think I really don't understand. I get the Suns part of it because Ayton did not want to be there. I mean, if you see the clips when he's talked, you can tell he hates it. He's like, he keeps saying it's nice to be in a place where I feel wanted, yada, yada, yada.
That's just true, though. I mean, you on a trade block every year.
That's true. And no, I get that for sure. But, God, dude, Nurkic, I mean, I don't know the number, but it feels like he's only played 30 games in the last, like, 3 seasons.
Yeah, he don't play a lot. But when he do, I mean, I like Nurkic, though. I think he's smooth. And he fits their team, you know what I'm saying, better than what Ayton did, because it looked like Ayton just wanted to do more than he needed to do, and that's why shit just never worked. So, and then he wouldn't accept doing anything less than what he wanted to do, so it also didn't work. So, like, I'm glad Ayton's out of there, you know what I'm saying, because he didn't want to be there, like you said, in the trade room and shit. I don't think that's really that cool, you know what I'm saying. So, luckily he got out of there. But I think Nurkic compliments the team, though. I think the Suns might be a little tough. I don't really know, though, because
it's gonna
the on paper shit is just on paper. You know
yeah, and I think my issue with the Suns right now is we need to see it. Like, people are real quick and they're going all over Twitter talking about the Suns are deep. The Suns are the deepest team in the league. Look, they did a good job assembling a bench unit with the cap room that they had left with that big three on the team. But there is a big difference between being deep and having a bunch of players on your roster. Like,
just having bodies.
Like,
that's exactly right.
They've got pieces that could be really complimentary. Like, I think Eric Gordon is going to be a great bench piece for them. But then there's also pieces that we don't know. I mean, we really don't. So it's like, like they gained a couple pieces of depth. Like, they got Nasir Little. Like, will Nasir Little play? I don't know. I mean, guys like Key Debates Diop. I like you to Watanabe, but it's just weird. Like, they're gonna have to find the mesh. That's my thing with them. Like,
at the end of the day, they just need to have 2 stars on, 1 star off at all times. That's the way they're gonna have to roll. Like, it's the only way they're gonna be able to roll and be successful. Because I mean, with Nurkic, you could keep Book KD on the floor, have Nurkic in when Nurkic sits, or whenever KD sits, have Nurkic in. Whenever Nurkic is in, you can have KD sit, have Bradley Beal. They can do whatever. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to play star ball, though, and that's ultimately what they wanted to do anyway. So
yeah,
my biggest concern with them is if Bradley Beal is really running the point guard, that don't move me enough. I would have preferred Book to be the point guard because Book is a better playmaker at this point. Like, Book is doing a good job playmaking. As much as we clown on him, he a whole package. You got to let him lead that team. That's how I see it.
Yeah, I mean, it could end up switching to that. Like, I think they'll adjust if they need to. I think it literally just came down to picking Beal because he's the worst scorer of the 3, honestly. But it's gonna be interesting. So that's the Blazers side. That's the Sun side. Now we're talking about the Bucks side.
The Milwaukee side is
Okay. So
you know,
I'm gonna let you go first. I feel like we have similar opinions on this, but I'm gonna let you speak to it first.
all right. So the way I feel, I think they'll be damn, yank the headphone out and everything. I think they'll be nice. You know, I think they'll be a great team. Obviously, when you got Giannis on the squad, I mean, it's finals or bust, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, with Dame, we ain't see him be finals or bust ever. So all that pressure is like can really weigh on your shoulders, man. At the end of the day, Dame is a bucket. Dame is all NBA 75, as he should have been, you know. So it could be cool. My biggest concern with them is the defense, and they did give up a lot of bench pieces, right? So all that defense is kind of out the window, man. I need to like the front court can guard, but the back court can't guard a soul. So I don't know how that's gonna work, especially when you play the Celtics and then you play even the Heat. The Heat are guard loaded, and even the Sixers maybe guard loaded a little bit. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot, bro. It's a lot. That's all I'm saying.
So the thing is,
it's not a runaway. That's what I'm trying to get at.
If you want my honest opinion, I think it was a runaway until the Jrue stuff happened, which we're going to get to in a minute. Just in the East, not necessarily a runaway for the NBA, but I think it was a runaway in the East until the Jrue stuff happened. But my thing is, Jrue hasn't been great offensively in the playoffs since the finals, really. And I get that. But he allowed you to basically switch everything you wanted to switch. Like, he's a universal defender. He can defend pretty much every position, quick hands, strong. And on top of that, Grayson Allen played a lot of big minutes for your squad. I mean, I don't think Grayson Allen's great. I'm obviously UNC alum, so I hate Grayson Allen.
Plug and play. He was a plug and play, bro. He could do whatever the Bucks needed him to do. He could play 30 minutes and do that job. He could play 5 minutes and do that job. That's the type of player Grayson Allen is.
Yeah.
Fuck him, of course.
Yeah.
Type of player
for sure. Dirty. Big dirty. But I look at it and I'm like, obviously they're going to be a top 3 paint defense in the league. Scoring on Giannis and Brook Lopez is not fun. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, it's terrible.
They're going to get gashed on the perimeter, but I think if you're going to build a team, that's the way to do it, because really the only way they're going to lose is if people go on some Miami Heat in the playoffs last year type stuff and shoot very efficiently from behind the line. So I think it's a good strategy, especially when, bro, what Dame gives you offensively. Like, I was listening to JJ Redick talk about it on his pod, and he had the dunker spot on. 3 of them were talking, and Redick was talking about what's going to make it so hard to defend Milwaukee is that Dame has that Steph, you have to kind of pick him up when he crosses half court. And with Giannis, the way they're going to be able to set screens and the way they're going to be able to create mismatches, because you almost have to switch when someone's setting a screen for Lillard, because Giannis is so quick. If they try to hedge, they're not going to be able to do it fast enough.
It's a cut.
And
immediately.
It's just going to be really tough to stop. I do worry about the defensive side, and this is the biggest concern. Dude, that depth. They did sign Campaign. He might help a little bit.
That don't move me enough.
But bro, I'm looking at it and it's like
Bobby is 6 man. Bobby is your 6 man, bro. And there ain't
Bobby's
no knock on
the
Bobby.
6 man.
Bobby good, but 6 man.
Bobby's the 6 man. They still have Crowder. They're gonna have to start Connaughton most likely because they don't have Grayson Allen anymore. So I'm assuming they're gonna start Connaughton. So your bench is Bobby Portis, Jay Crowder, Campaign, Malik Beasley. They need Marjon Beauchamp to take a year 2 leap. They need him to be good. That's the key. because the depth is, and I get it, like, it's been proven in this league, you don't really win with depth. You win with star power. But that being said, it's
You always need it. You always need that role player to do something.
like, I'm just saying, the reason the
need
Bucks have lost in the last 2 playoffs is because of injuries. From Middleton 2 years ago and Giannis last year. Now you're relying on Middleton, Giannis, Dame, Brooke, all of them to stay healthy. Bro, Chris really, like, we don't really know how good he was fine last year, but his health, to me, he didn't seem to ever fully recover from that injury. So what if Middleton gets hurt again? Then what do you do? I mean, it's tough, man, when you put all your chips in like that. But I'm gonna talk about another team. It's putting all their chips into the title race. That is the Celtics. I remember 3 months ago on the pod, the word that you and Dion and honestly me agreed on, Dion brought it up first, was complacency. You can't keep losing and having the same result and not changing shit up, you know? And Celtics have not been complacent this offseason at all. I think they realized that the core wasn't going to work. They are going to continue to ride out with Jalen and Jason, but the core around them wasn't going to work. So you trade the longest tenured Celtic and Marcus Smart for Kristaps. You dump Brogdon. You dump Robert Williams. You dump Grant Williams. So you basically return Jrue Holiday and Kristaps for Brogdon, Rob Will, Marcus Smart, and Grant, which is fine. Jrue, obviously, I wanted him on the Celtics the moment he got traded to the Blazers, because the one thing that the team was missing was that Marcus Smart guy. And Jrue is essentially a better version of that. Like, he's just a better version of the Marcus Smart role. I don't really mind losing Robert Williams. He's always hurt. It's hard for him to be available. The Celtics run a 2 big man rotation anyways. It was going to be Al and Kristaps and Rob. You just cut Rob out. The bigs run exactly how they were last year. I do worry about health because it's like the Bucks. If someone gets hurt on this Celtics team, it's going to be interesting. But starting 5, I don't even know what they're going to do. It's probably going to be Derek White, Jrue Holiday, Jalen, Jason, and Kristaps. And then you bring Al off the bench to save his body because he's 37. But dude, it's crazy because it went like Milwaukee overwhelming favorite. Celtics get Jrue. Now they become the favorite again. What is your thoughts? I mean, obviously, I'm speaking on this as a Celtics fan. So as a non-Celtics fan, what are your thoughts? Actually, as a Celtics hater, as a matter of fact, he's a Lakers fan, if you didn't know.
Yeah, to be honest, I thought it was great, man. I mean, I can't really do too much glazing on that bullshit, but I thought it was great. I mean, Derek White, we seen in the playoffs last year. You know what I'm saying? He can turn it on, and he is excellent at defense. So they really got a 1-2 punch at the top. You know what I'm saying? So defensively, the team will be great. Offensively, they don't have to do much. Knock down your shots, which is their biggest problem. Obviously, we saw in the playoffs. Knock down your threes, knock down your shots. Tatum, you can't play scared. You actually gotta lead. You actually gotta be the man. So if he assumes that role, which he can easily, I mean, I've been calling 4K on this podcast, and I got ragged on it all the time for saying Tatum could be a top 3 player in the league if he damn want a ring. I said that. I'm gonna stick to it. He's that damn good. You know what I'm saying? And that's it, bro. They're fine. I mean, they made the necessary moves. I mean, their depth was a problem, but signing Jrue, that pushes some more people down the bench. So the depth is okay. I think the Celtics can get away with having non-strong players. You know what I'm saying? I think because I mean, the injuries, you know what I'm saying? You got rid of all your injury bugs, really. So I think y'all smooth. Smooth.
And I think that, like, first off, the team's going to go. Like, this year is literally, it's on Tatum. Like this year is fully on Tatum because first off, he has officially reached the age where, statistics and history tell you that the 26 to
It's
like
time to take
30.
off.
Yeah, the 26 to 30 is when you have to take off. Like that's when you either take off or you go
Stay
down.
where you at, yeah.
Or you stay where you're like you just don't. That's like your legacy cementing years. It's gonna go as he goes. Like there can't be any more bullshit duds. There can't be any of that. Now, I'm hoping whatever locker room problems that they have are gone now that they made all these deals. But yeah, I mean, it's gonna go as Tatum goes, obviously. But
Yeah.
it's gonna be interesting. I mean, they've made so many moves, like even guys on the bench, like they went and signed Svi Mikhailuk, they drafted Jordan Walsh, they signed Lamar Stevens, they signed Nemise Queta, Peyton Pritchard's gonna play more. Like
I hope
they
Walsh
still
gets
have
playing time because bro, if they roll out a lineup at least once of Derek White, Jrue, and Walsh,
oh my god, I know.
it'll be nuts. It'll be a nuts defensive lineup.
I think by the midway point of the year, Walsh will legitimately be in the rotation. And
I mean, we don't.
I think Delano Banton's probably going to play a decent amount in the rotation as well. I think they're just going to play. It's like you said about the Suns. They're going to keep.
The stars got to stay on the floor.
Like, it's going to be the stars. Like,
It has to.
It's going to be interesting to see.
It has to. I mean, I don't really take too much. I mean, everybody say don't look too much in the summer league, don't look too much in the summer league. But Jordan Walsh had a summer league of hell. To not be talked about as a top pick, right? Like he had a summer league of hell. So like he should get some run in for real. Like, but I think the Celtics should have to play star ball, which I mean they should, and they have been doing it. We've seen Tatum play almost a full game before, and we've seen Jaylen Brown play almost a full game before. But as far as Tatum, man, it's like you just got to play to your strengths. I think this team complements him better anyway, because you can kind of take a break on defense. You can do what you need to do on offense. And then you don't, I mean, the paint opens up realistically with Kristaps. So there's going to be a lot more avenues that he could go. Simple as
and
that.
I also like it more for Jrue because people are talking about how bad he's been on offense the last couple playoffs, but that's because the last two playoffs he's had to be a number 2 option. He had to be a number 2 option last year because Giannis went out. The year before that, he had to be a number 2 option because Chris went out. When Jrue Holiday was the 3rd option on that team in the finals, he was like a finals hero. He was hooping. Now he gets to go back. I mean, bro, realistically, there's games that Jrue might be the 5th or 6th option on the offense. Like he's going to most likely be the 4th, but there's games where he's not. I think it's just better for him because he doesn't have, like he was having to play a role that's not him at times in Milwaukee. Like Jrue Holiday does not want to take 22 shots. And that's what he was being asked to do.
It's hard though. I mean, it's hard though, like in Milwaukee, because like I was saying about Robert Williams and opening the lane, like you got Giannis paint mashing and you not a real 3-point threat, and you got to start pulling up for mid ranges, pulling up for like it's hard, bro. So I mean, that's just from my experience. Like, I know I can't play with some centers because I can only do this much. So it's like, I understand that. So if you can shrink the floor with Jrue, it'll be good. And I think the locker room will be better because you have leaders all around now. Like, you got somebody like Jrue can pull people to something like, yo, chill out on that. I've been doing this for a long time. Obviously, Al Horford's been doing it for a long time. But one of the Celtics' biggest problems was they had 22-year-olds running the squad. Like you had Tatum being the leader his rookie year playoffs. Like, I mean, how can you know what I'm saying? How can you really lead like that?
It needs to be, I mean, that's it's like Tatum needs to be the on the court leader, but most guys aren't both. Like you have very few guys that are both. Like so we'll see. I mean, God, feels nice to be able to talk about some NBA. I mean, quick hit. Do you think Bucks Celtics is basically a lock for Eastern Conference Finals? And 2, who do you think is going to win the East? If you had to say right now.
It's hard for me to say that either one of them be in the Eastern Conference Finals because the Heat stay lurking. No matter what team they got. No matter what team they got, they always lurking, man.
That little Heat culture stuff, y'all about to see because they're gonna be bad, bro.
They got finesse though. You know what I'm saying?
Did, bro. They traded basically what made their roster special last year. 2 of the biggest pieces, Strus and Vincent. They lost their depth because they put all their chips into the Dame basket. The roster looking kind of bleak over there. I ain't gonna lie.
The roster is bleak. Nah, if I had to predict though, for real, I'll probably say Celtics, Bucks, Eastern Conference Finals. Right now, although they can't guard us, so I would take the Bucks because
it's gonna be insane to watch
that Giannis factor. It's just Giannis the best player in the fucking world to me. To me, still, I know Jokic did his thing, but to me, Giannis is the best player in the world. So it'd be hard for me to root against him at this point.
It's gonna be.
We will see.
I don't know who's gonna win that series. Straight up, it's gonna be 7 games. It's gonna be absolute primetime television, but they're gonna play in the Eastern Conference Finals, bro. The East is pretty bad. The Sixers are a dumpster fire. The Heat, unless they pull off a miracle or in usual Pat Riley, Eric Spoelstra style, they get like 3 undrafted dudes that turn into Jesus. I mean, I don't need like the East sucks. Like it's bad. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. But listen, man.
Really wish the Cavs would have done something, bro.
I think they're
got
close.
A good roster, bro. They got a good roster.
I mean, I do think Strus is going to help them a lot, but they got close. So that's going to be interesting to see. I guess that the next tier, once you get past Bucks, Celtics, is like Sixers, Cavs, Knicks. I mean, I don't know. It's going to be interesting, but listen, man. As much as we love talking NBA, we got to hit our weekly spotlights and then chop it up on some football, man, because I'm sure we both got some takes after this weekend on the NFL. Weekly spotlight, though, I'll start, and I know you're going to hate this shit. I'm giving my weekly spotlight to Canelo, man. I know you're not going to hate it because of that. You're going to hate it. You gonna hate it because of what I gotta say. Listen, man. Respectfully,
I know you're not gonna say what I think you better say.
The only reason Floyd is undefeated is because they didn't fight at Canelo's peak, and you know that, bro.
Oh my god,
that's a fact.
Floyd would have ripped it.
Nah, bro. If they would have both actually fought in their prime,
come on, bro.
If they would have listen, that's what Floyd's good at, man. He's good at not fighting fighters in their prime. Elite at it. He was fading Pacquiao.
Bro, wasn't Floyd 40 when he fought Canelo?
Bro, Canelo was like
20 with like 30 fights already.
Bro, Canelo.
I'm not going, bro.
Listen, man. We about to see. When did that happen?
I'm not going for that, bro.
Let's see.
Floyd was 36, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Floyd was 36.
Yep. And Canelo was like 20. But 36, you're not washed yet.
Bro, Canelo fought. Hold on. Bro.
Listen, if they
go ahead, keep talking.
If they fought when they were both, like, let's say we could fix it to where they're the same age, and they both fought at their peaks at the age of 30. Canelo winning, bro.
Floyd whooping him. I don't know what y'all. Like, I don't know what y'all on, bro. Floyd is whooping him.
He's not whooping him, bro. They're like the same. They're like the same, bro. Like Floyd
Mayweather is better though.
I think Floyd is more elusive and slightly better defensively. Canelo is better offensively. Like, it's tough, bro. I mean, listen, we got
How
robbed.
you win a fight and you can't touch a man though? That's what I'm getting at. Floyd didn't get touched. Floyd didn't get touched. How he gonna whoop
Bro,
him?
you know, there's been a good 2 to 3 fights that Floyd lost and them judges got paid off. Come on now. You know that.
Come on, bro.
Don't play.
Come on, bro. I can't, bro. He's undefeated, bro. I can't. I mean, you can say that. That's cool, but it's a hypothetical. We about to pull back the hypothetical shit, bro. It's like the 1000th time Floyd shouldn't be undefeated.
I don't even care about that. I'm just saying we never really got to see it. And I think Canelo is like, if you don't want to say he's better than Floyd, that's fine. He's the closest thing to Floyd we've seen. Without question. And I'm
gonna be honest here. We talking all this talk about Floyd ducking. Tell Canelo ass to stop ducking Benavidez, and then we'll see what the business is with that. If he whoop Benavidez, then we can come back and have this conversation. Because he ducking, buddy, swiftly. So, yeah. Listen, we just saw Canelo get whooped by Bivol. We just saw him get whooped. But, like, he big as hell. Bivol big as hell. I'll give him that and shit. But he not whooping Floyd, bro. At no point in his career, for real. Honestly.
I don't know, man. 62-2 is kind of crazy.
For Canelo?
We got like 60 wins.
You want to know what his record was when he fought Floyd? It was like 42-1. Bro, he already fought over 40 professional fights, and he was 23.
See, that's the problem.
I don't want to hear that, bro. I don't want to hear that. Floyd,
that's the problem.
Floyd fought, bro. He was already seasoned. I don't know, bro.
But like,
they fought the same amount of fights, and Floyd was 36.
Like, peak Canelo was like 5 years after that. Like when he was actually.
Canelo didn't have to take the fight though. That's what I'm saying. Managers.
I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? Managers hold people out all the time for that.
I'm not faulting Floyd for that. I'm just saying, like,
what is peak Canelo? What age is peak Canelo? Because Canelo's like 33 right now. So what is peak Canelo? 27?
I'd say like 26 to 28, probably something like that.
So Floyd at 28 fighting Canelo at 28. You taking Canelo?
It'd be close, bro. I'm telling you. You say it. See, that's the difference, bro. Y'all be disrespectful. You saying he whooping him? That's crazy.
He would, bro. You know how many people Floyd don't whoop, bro? Floyd will whoop him, dude. That's all it is. That's all it is. It's like, I'm not saying he'll knock Canelo out, but he would still school him, though. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
I don't know about school him. You gotta at least put some respect on his name, bro.
Bro, Canelo is an all-time great, and I'm cool with that. Canelo is an all-time great. I'm nice with that. But we gotta stop touching Floyd, like legacy and stuff. We gotta stop touching that. That's cemented. That's done for. He's already the motherfucker already the GOAT, bro. Like, I don't know what to tell folks.
Listen.
TBE. TBE, JK. He called himself TBE.
He fought Logan Paul, bro.
The best ever.
He wouldn't even fight Jake.
Canelo will fight Jake.
Hey, nah, bro. They interviewed him, bro. Said he looking forward to fighting him. So we'll see.
Man, Canelo better whoop Buddy though. He better whoop Buddy too.
Nah, because you know what we was talking about before, bro. Like, why Jake only want to fight boxers that he outweigh by 60 pounds, bro?
Canelo gonna whoop him though. Canelo don't fought at light heavyweight. He will whoop him. Canelo can beef up. He will whoop him for sure.
That's so funny, bro. That's
all I'm saying. I mean, I like that. You try to come in with some little heat, but yeah, nah, I ain't going. Weekly spotlight, huh? My weekly spotlight is keep it a stack. I wanted to throw a little. I ain't even gonna throw that in there. Well, my weekly spotlight is the Bears still suck. Y'all still poverty and will always be poverty. I don't know how y'all lost that game, bro. In a game where I felt like Justin Fields played damn near perfect, y'all still lost.
They're special.
That's telling right there.
They're special.
That's telling. After all that rah-rah them fans was doing after getting DJ and everything. Boo-boo. Boo-boo. They
Hey,
trash.
I don't even know, bro. Like, look, when you're bad, you're just bad. And you find ways to lose. Like when one thing goes right, other stuff's going to go wrong. That's exactly what happened. Justin Fields played arguably his best game as a Chicago Bear. You still found a way to lose. That's what bad teams do, man. They're elite at losing.
I don't even know how they lost this game. I really don't.
Oh, dude, and we get to watch them on Thursday night against the Commanders. Isn't that a treat?
It's gonna be nice. We play them on Thursday Night Football, and that's gonna be a shit show.
Oh my god, dude! See, why do they do that? We're not even gonna go down that rabbit hole. It'll take forever, but like you just can't go from. You know what? We'll save it because it'll tie into one of my overreactions. I gotta give a shout out to college wide receiver on the 5-0 Missouri Tigers. And
you froze on my screen hard as hell. I didn't hear the first part of that.
It's all right. I saw it too. I don't know where that came from.
I just don't want to miss anything you said. I heard Missouri Tigers 5-0.
Yeah, they undefeated on the backs of a man who is an absolute animal. Luther, this is such a tough name. Luther Burden. This man is
funny. His name's Burden.
Yeah, it is. But he ain't a burden on the offense. I'll tell you that much. He a burden on whatever defense playing against him. That man is insane. Through 5 games, they're 5-0. He's got 43 catches for 644 yards and 5 tugs. And he's 5'11", 210. This man is like I don't even know what that comparison is because he weighs so much, but he's elite, bro. He's legit. Got to give a shout out to him. I think he went for like 120 and a couple tugs this week. He's elite.
120. Nah, he went for 140 and 2 tugs.
Yeah.
Oh,
listen, this wide receiver draft class, bro.
Oh, it's deep. It's deep,
bro. It's nasty.
It's deep. I got a couple. Hey, come on. I got a couple. You know what I'm saying? Future Panthers. I think I'm peeping. I think right now I like obviously Keon Coleman. I like him a lot.
Marvin Harrison.
I mean, we can't touch him. We ain't got a first, so I'm thinking maybe second round. Franklin from Oregon. I'm kind of peeping, bro. You know what I'm saying? I might need to tap into Burden. I might need to tap into him. Even baby Jerry Rice, I'm kind of interested in. So,
have you watched? I sent you a video 2 weeks ago. South Carolina got one too. Xavier Legette, bro. I sent it to you. This man is 6'3", like 218 pounds. He has ran faster this year than any player in the NFL. He had like a 24-mile-per-hour, 75-yard touchdown.
Bro, that's floating though.
At that size is insane. Yeah, no, there's like 8 really, really good receivers, so it's gonna be lit. But yeah, what's your second one?
Weekly spotlight. Let's go. Weekly spotlight has to go. Yeah, for sure. Weekly spotlight, and I'm gonna have to do this. Shout out Zach Wilson, bro.
Damn it, bro. I didn't think he was gonna do it.
Yeah, I had to, bro, because I've slandered that man before. The whole world has slandered that man before. Teammates have kind of shaded him a little bit. I'm glad he played his ass off, bro. He even got hate on national TV. Like,
bro. Game. Listen, that's my thing. I am not giving Zach Wilson the spotlight because I'm sitting here saying, "Oh my God, he's turned the corner. He's going to be that guy." You know, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, first off, you're in New York. To be bad in New York is the worst spot to do it. You're under scrutiny by everybody. Second off, this is my thing. He gets bad mouth week in and week out. And I'm not saying he's being wrongfully badmouthed. He's been really bad, but teammates, media, opposing players, it's all he sees, it's all he hears. And every dude, if you watched his interview this week before the game, bro, he handles it with such grace. Like he doesn't ever flip out, like he doesn't ever make excuses. They asked him about it this week, and he was like, yeah, I just got to try to be better and keep growing into a leader. These guys need, like, he has such a professional approach about it. And it's like, he doesn't let it get to him. And he said, you know what? I'm just going to try to get better every week. And
It,
to
it
do it
almost made
against,
you. It really almost made you root for them by the win, though. Low key,
bro, it
like
did,
low key
because
for me, I was like, damn, like obviously top Mahomes fan club over here, but I was like, bro, Zach can win this shit, bro. That should be kind of cool.
it was honestly like, it was just, it was so, I thought it was just cool to see, like, first off, I genuinely do think Rodgers being there helped. Like, I know that sounds stupid, but I do think it helped. And then the other part about it is, like, you saw them first 2 drives and you were like, bruh, here we go again. We about to have to watch a 35-0 Sunday night football game. And then I don't know, like, first off, I thought the play calling was a lot better this week in terms of they made it a lot easier for him, but until he got his confidence up. Confidence is everything, bro. Once he got that confidence, it started looking like he was back at BYU. But I mean, dude, that was my third one because, bro, I mean, shit, like, it's just whack. Like, being bad, like, that's fine. But, like, the Rodney Harrison shit after the game, like, it's just loser stuff, bro. Like,
yeah, that was whack as hell. Like, what was the point of that? And why are you trying to poach Chris Jones and saying, bro, trash or garbage? Like, bro, like, what you mean? He just went to war, buddy. Like, for a good minute, he played his ass off. Like, just chill on that. There ain't no need for
it's
that.
just lame, bro. Like, if he's bad, like, like I said, I'm still not saying he's like a good quarterback, but it took some moxie to have that type of performance against the defending champs in prime time when you've been getting slandered like that. That's all I'm saying. And
Brody had a little dog in him. That's why that's the weekly spotlight. He showed he had a little dog in him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that. What's your last? That was your third one? So
that was my third one. So it's right back to you.
I gotta re-up. Spotlight. Christian McCaffrey, bro. You are a GOAT, my brother. You are a GOAT. I mean, we always spotlight these players and these performances, bro. What you've been doing this year has been ungodly, bro. And I mean, I'm about to go ahead, JK, live on Only Haters. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm gonna go ahead and pitch my Christian McCaffrey should be in the Hall of Fame club right now.
Oh, God.
Right now.
See,
I'm gonna go ahead and pitch that right now.
I mean, he might win MVP this year, so you might not have to pitch it much.
There's no way they get that man MVP, bro. There's no way they do.
Dude, he's on pace.
The way the quarterbacks are playing, see, they gonna give it to Josh Allen on some shit, bro.
Hey, wait till my overreactions.
Yeah, we know you finna glaze this shit.
Hey,
nah. you finna glaze this shit out, them boys, bro. No,
not really, bro. I just,
No, JK. Now, I'm just playing, but look, still though, I guess that could be an overreaction, but that's my weekly spotlight, bro. McCaffrey is a dog. McCaffrey deserves all the flowers he can get because when he was in Carolina, all motherfuckers would say about him is, oh, he's force fed and he's injury prone. He's not even a top 3 back, blah, 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 blah. My man is a top 1 back in this league. Hey, my man is everything in this.
Am I tripping? Right, it might just be the jerseys on their jerseys, that color on him. I don't know, but I swear, dude looks like he's gained 20 pounds of muscle.
But he do that every year though. Like he always gains.
Like,
now I don't know what's up with him. I don't know if he been hanging around Debo, Trent, but this year he been running angry, and after runs he been calling people bitches and all kind of shit.
He's definitely dropped.
He on one.
He's dropped at least 5 N-words this year, I'd bet.
He on one this year. I'm not gonna hold, buddy. Like, he was tired of that disrespect, I guess. So,
like, bro, They saying he's 209 pounds, but I swear he looked a good
220.
220.
He look 220, bro. He big as hell.
It's kind of
I'm
nuts.
thinking he got like 3% body fat on some shit because he is
Nah, but on some real shit, the Niners are
huge.
lame. They should have let him
What?
get that fifth tutty. It
Oh
was, I
God,
think,
what?
it was to either tie or break their franchise touchdown record for a single game, and they let Brock Purdy sneak it in.
You know they weren't gonna let that happen.
They should have just let him, like, bruh, you got to reward your best players, man. Let that man get the record. Let him get up there in the books.
Let something happen to him. Gonna look real Carolina-ish in San Fran. it's because he looked like the whole offense, dog.
The only
tough.
thing I would say is they'll just go back to putting Debo back there, and that shit is out of pocket. I hate when they do that.
That shit is goated though. Debo is on my most hated, so say that name for later.
Oh God,
that brother. Sorry,
it's gonna be interesting.
all
right, overreactions. I went first in spotlight, so I'll let you go first here. What you got?
Overreactions, yes, sir. That ain't an overreaction. I ain't gonna. Once again, I mean, I guess I'm at a playoff. You know what? Overreaction.
Also, while you're looking, I do want to say, obviously, the 49ers cannot control who is lining up across from them. But I just can't wait until we do see them, like, play some comp.
It's about to be Sunday.
Who do they play Sunday? I forgot.
Dallas, primetime, Sunday night.
See.
They better play Dallas.
That's going to be nice because they're really good. But, bro, like, we ain't really got to see. I mean, dog, they played the Cardinals. They played the Giants, who, after watching the Giants last night, and then they played the Steelers, who have looked god awful. Like,
them boys should be on for it, bro.
It's
the Giants.
It's interesting. It's
real interesting. My first overreaction is Philly can't lose. Even when Philly plays like shit, bro, they don't lose. I don't understand what it is. Like, whenever people play Philly, either people are winning the game for Philly by their own mishaps, or Philly just comes in and dominates on some shit. I guess that's what makes a good team, but I swear they do not lose, bro.
Philly just doesn't.
I don't know if they're really well coached or they get bailed by like their star power. Like, I don't like.
To me, it's because they don't turn the ball over. Like, they never give you the game. Like,
for sure.
If you beat them, you're gonna have to really earn it, and you're gonna have to really beat them. Like, it's nuts, dude. Like, I don't know what kind of ball security training they got going on over there. Pause. I don't know what kind of, like, this man hurts. Like, he just don't. I mean, I think he's thrown a pick this year, but like, typically he doesn't throw picks. They're just good, man.
And like, to straight up attach another reaction to the back end. Jalen Carter might be one of the best defensive tackles in the league already.
He's so good,
already, bro.
I know everyone's. Oh, dude, you know how mad teams are that they passed on him because that criminal record shit or whatever it was. It was something.
I mean, like, I don't understand why. This is the part that be throwing me off about GMs and execs in NFL. Like, you literally be having criminals on your roster, my boy, and then the draft come around and something happens, and you're like, nah, can't do it.
I don't even think it was like an actual criminal charge, but I think it got listed as like a character issue because he did something. I don't remember what it was. I literally heard the story like 2 weeks ago. He did something dumb, but I don't care, man.
You in Georgia with bands. And you're a star. And you're like 18 or 19 years old. You're pretty much probably, and all of them did something stupid. Even Stetson did something stupid. So, like,
yeah,
come on, bro. Like, let's be honest. You sold yourself out of a good ass player.
Yeah,
because you wanted to be Judge Judy now.
The Eagles,
Judge Mathis and them.
I think the Eagles and the Niners is very similar to what we were just talking about, the Celtics and Bucks in the East. That's what the Eagles and Niners are to the NFC. because there's a couple teams that are like close. Like Cowboys are good, but they lay duds. They always lay duds. They lay like 5, 6 duds. They did it against Arizona. They do it every year. They might do it in prime time. The Lions are like, they honestly might, they top 4 in the NFC. I promise you that. I think the Lions are actually good, bro. That actually ties in perfectly to my first overreaction, bro. When are we going to start taking the Lions and Jared Goff seriously? I feel like everyone's still in that mindset of like, oh my God, it's the Lions. Like, this is cool. But like, no, they're actually a football team.
I mean, last year, they should have got that shit out of their system last year.
Like, bro.
My only problem with the Lions is the Jahmyr Gibbs shit. Like, I don't understand why they drafted him for real. I don't really get that. Ugh. But I mean, it ain't even. And then every time I say something on Twitter about the Gibbs shit, they be like, "Oh, like you talking fantasy football?" One, yes, I am. But outside of that, bro, it's still the fact like you really drafted, bro. And David Montgomery just came off of an injury and towed it for like over 30 times. After Gibbs just had a pretty great week.
He was eating though.
I mean, sort of, kind of, yes.
His yards per carry sucks, but he's a great goal line back.
And that's what he should be used for, though. You know what I'm saying? Like a power back, third down situations,
The only thing that makes no sense to me is up until Swift was injured, they didn't do Swift like this. Now, granted, I think Swift might be better than Gibbs. I don't know. But it's tough. I mean, I will say, though, Laporta
that's a good ass draft
takes that offense to the next level, bro. Because we knew Amon-Ra was like that. I mean, even Josh Reynolds, Khalif Raymond, Marvin Jones, like they're solid. Laporta is that dude, bro. He is good as shit.
Jameson come back against the one and only Panthers, and it might be smoking the sky. It might be smoking air with that.
I can't even say when Jameson come back anymore. I'm just convinced that dude gonna be perma suspended from the league. He
is supposed to be back, supposedly this week.
I know,
but I don't know. I'm just saying that speed aspect of him because people forgot how fast Bro is. If the Lions start blowing the coverage off of teams and starts opening stuff underneath up further, they go for sure.
And like that's kind of the second part, bro. Is like put some respect on Jared Goff, bro. This man went to Detroit, got blamed for like everything in LA, and he's been nothing but good in Detroit.
They didn't give him time in LA, bro.
They didn't, bro. Like,
he went to a Super Bowl and everything. Like, I don't want to.
He's good, bro. Like, where is Jared Goff? Like, obviously, right now, the way he's playing, he's probably like 10th. But like,
I'll say top 10.
Actually,
other than that, 15
he's
to
like
10 range.
He's like, I'd say he's 10 to 15 range, which is nuts because everyone had this like misconception that he sucked.
He can compete with Dak. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, he in that Dak range for me right now.
He would start for over half the teams in the league, I think. If you go down the list, I think he would start for over half the teams in the league. Probably. Most likely.
I mean, I'm thinking
you start to get tricky when you get to that. Like,
I'm saying he would start for the Falcons. He would start for the Bucks. I mean,
I think he would start for every team in the South.
Say if the Panthers don't, I don't think he would start over Derek Carr though. Low key, I don't know.
That's the range where it gets hard. It's like that Derek Carr, Daniel Jones, freaking.
I think he's better than Daniel Jones though.
I think he is, but I'm just saying.
But it is the range. That is not the range I'm thinking.
It's
he might be like. I think he could play. To me, I think he could play up to Dak, and I think he could play as low as Daniel, I guess.
Yeah. No, I get what you mean.
Stretch. I don't really know.
But yeah.
It's kind of crazy. I mean, the way it's looking, he can play up to Trevor Lawrence shit. Trevor Lawrence ain't really on shit right now. Might be overreaction, but
I don't even really think that's an overreaction, but it's a reaction. What else you got?
What else do I have? to be honest, I mean, this ain't even an overreaction, bro, but the Bengals are cooked. They're done. Actually, that is overreaction because I'm saying they're done is overreaction. But yeah, they're cooked. They're done.
No, they're cooked. I mean, the O-line's trash. They don't take it seriously. They never look to improve it. Burrow looks hurt still. He can't move, and when you can't move and your O-line sucks, that's a terrible formula. They're going to lose T. Higgins, which I guess leads me to another overreaction. Why don't we ever see more cool in-season trades in the NFL, man? That shit is lame.
No, we don't at all.
Like T. Higgins said,
I hate that.
Like he's not coming back. He is not coming back. Bro, spice it up. Throw my man T. Higgins in a package. So
they talking about something like because the Panthers already reached out to the Bengals about a trade for T. Higgins, and they was like, not in season, but maybe a sign and trade at the end. You good? It wasn't sign and trade at the end of the season. Like, bro, nobody want to see no damn sign and trade. I see that right now. So you right. I wish it was more NBA-ish because NBA, bro, you be chilling, bro. Like, you be chilling. Just imagine some bullshit pops off.
Just imagine that, like, you could see the Bengals going like, "Oh my god, they're trading a first-round pick for a starting tackle because their offensive line sucks." Like, bruh. And the thing that doesn't make sense is, you would think it would happen more in the NFL because it is such a physical game and it is such a injury-riddled game. I wouldn't want to be playing games for a team that I don't want to be on. Like,
oh God.
It's weird, man.
If I'm T. Higgins, I'm getting the hell up out of there because there ain't no way Tyler Boyd gonna have more targets than me. There ain't no way. You know what I mean? It ain't like Tyler Boyd trash. It's just like, bro, ain't no damn way.
Like, I'm just like, T. Higgins is good, bro. Like, I'm looking at it like Tom was talking about the Patriots having 100 M's, bro. Throw the whole whatever you got to throw at T. Higgins. That's a number one wide receiver. Like, he's like that. But yeah, another one I got. Texans winning the AFC South, bro. Like, listen, and they're 2-2. So I guess if you were listening to this, you'd be like, "That's not an overreaction," but it is because of what we thought they were going to be, and how bad we thought they were going to be, and how good we thought the Jags and the Titans were going to be. Not really how good, but they were going to like dog everyone in the division. Nope. I trust the Texans. I mean, at this point, I'm convinced CJ Stroud's just never going to throw a pick. I mean, I don't know what's going on. He's just elite. I love their offense. Like, their offense is so much fun. Their defense is fun. I think they really might win this. I mean, what do you need to win the South? 10? You tell me this team can't go 10-7? That's all I'm saying. I hope they do, bro. I hope they do. Because CJ,
I'm a Stroud lover, man.
They put him on the podium after the game, and he said, I want people to be able to rep Texans gear with pride. Like, I want them to be able to walk around with their head held high. That man said, I'm a Lakers fan. I don't like wearing my Lakers gear after they lose. I feel like I'm moping around, yada, yada, yada. And then bro said, all I know is I looked up in the stands and I saw a lot more Steelers shirts than Texan shirts, but we sent them home. So valid, bro.
Like, he's valid. Like, bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I rock with brother a long way for real. Like, I really do like CJ Stroud, bro. Like, he the truth. Like,
no, he's elite, bro.
He the truth. Like, now, I will say about the Steelers shirts over Texas shirts. Hey, brother, I'm gonna go ahead and let you know they do that everywhere. It don't matter where. It don't matter what team it is. They do that everywhere. So I do like that, bro. Because I mean, as a Panthers fan, bro, you can relate. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, bro. Like, all you ever hear is your team trash. Your team trash. Y'all never done anything. You never will do anything. Blah blah blah. Like, bro. Like, damn. Like, I be watching them old Cam Newton games. Like, damn, bro. Back in that day, bro, it was cool as hell to be a Panthers fan around that time. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel that, bro. I like that shit. I like that speech. It's relatable. It's smooth, and you winning. So keep it up.
You got any more?
I mean, my last one would probably be. speaking of in-season trades, I think the Vikings should trade Kirk.
They should. I think they're cooked.
I think they should trade Kirk because, and I mean, as we all know, I love Kirk Cousins. That's my guy. But yeah, I think they should trade Kirk. And I think they should, after seeing that list like Caleb Williams put out, apparently, that he would only play for these 5 teams and the Vikings were on there, you got to take the chance. You got to take the chance to pair Caleb and Jettas.
But how do they do it? You almost have to bench Jettas.
I mean, if you trade Kirk and then you let, who did they draft? They drafted a quarterback.
Hey, bro, just like Kellen Mond. Is he still on the roster?
I'll say, like, yeah, I mean, it ain't too hard to lose. Their defense is already bottom 30. So, like,
I just don't see. My only problem with that is I'm such a Jettas fan, and I want to see him smash like every record. And if they do that, his number's gonna take a hit, bro.
His number's gonna take a hit, but that next year, if Caleb come in, they're gonna be right back to where they need to be. So I would not be mad at it. It's okay for him to have a down year. It's cool.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Cool. That would be my overreaction. Empty the clip on the Vikings. Empty it all. Trade everybody. Yeah. Keep Jettas, but trade everybody.
I feel the same way about Caleb Williams I do about the Niners. Elite. I just want to see him play some comp, bro. I can't wait for it. I can't wait.
He's more.
He's elite as hell. He's more. But elite. God dang, bro. Like, I can't wait. I think who do they play this week? I know that their schedule's about to get brutal. Like, it's about to get rough in the USC streets.
Whoa.
They play.
My fault. Go ahead. I'll say we can't end our Colorado streak.
Shocker. Another cupcake this week against Arizona. Whoop-de-doo. Yes, I'm hating. Not on Caleb Williams. I'm hating on USC because they suck.
Oh, let me go ahead and throw an overreaction in there too then. Georgia is not number 1.
No, they're not.
They not number 1.
This is the most wide open college football has been in a long time.
Man, what the hell we got going on in Georgia, man?
Bro, after this, they go Notre Dame, Utah, free one against Cal. Then they play Washington.
Bro, I can't wait to watch that game. Whoever won that game, Heisman. Deadass.
Then they play Oregon. And then they play UCLA. And I think that's their last game. Yeah, it is because they played in week 0. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. Anyways, on the topic of quarterbacks, my overreaction is if it was ever going to be Josh Allen's year, it's going to be this year. Because, listen, man, the Chiefs' offense just it's hard to watch sometimes. I mean, I genuinely think Mahomes was drugged with crack cocaine on Sunday night. I don't know if he got lit with Swift the night before and he was Swiftying out and he just didn't have it. That is the worst NFL game I've ever seen him play. Which obviously he's not going to do it again, but I just don't think the Chiefs, like, I look at it like this. You don't want to bet against Mahomes because he's freaking Mahomes. But when you've got a team like this, bro, like you talking about Mahomes not on this team and they probably a 2-win team, I don't know. And I think the Bills are really good. And I think we let that week 1 performance fool us. And I think that shit pissed Josh Allen off because if you look at what Josh Allen been up to since that Jets game, he's been on timing. And Diggs is obviously a dog. That defense is not elite, but it's good enough to get stops. And yeah, I mean, I think this could be the year that he finally gets over the hump. I really do.
Take some cupcake shit to do it. Ho, Annie.
Nah,
I mean,
bro.
damn, he lucky as hell Burrow out of commission. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. Hey,
yeah,
but nah,
it's still gonna be interesting though because
for sure, respect to Josh Allen, then, bro.
Because playing Lamar is gonna be tough. I still think the Browns with Deshaun, but now without Chubb, fuck that. Lamar, is tough. Herbert's going to be in it. That's going to be tough. Mahomes is tough. Tua and the Dolphins tough. It's going to be real interesting. I just want to know. So you get the Bengals out of commission, it looks like. This is the problem I'm having. is who's gonna end like.
Yeah, well, if you say that the Texans are gonna win the South, then that's the team that's gonna have to plug in.
Yeah, but the thing is, that's Texans, Chiefs. I'm gonna go division first. Texans, Chiefs, Bills. Which division am I missing? Texans, Chiefs, Bills. What am I missing? Oh, Ravens. All right. Then slot the Chargers in, slot the Dolphins in. Who takes up the last spot?
I'm gonna say Browns, me personally.
It could still be Cincinnati, is all I'm saying. It could be. Just because
it could be.
The 7th spot is wide open. But do you have any more overreactions, sir, before we chop up these predictions?
I don't think so, but I mean, the week went kind of how we expected it to go, bro. Like,
the
only shocker to me is like the Baker Mayfield thing, like how well he performed against the Saints. Like, he really did carve them up and out. You know what I'm saying? So that the Steelers being pooped, the Bengals taking an ass whooping, everything went how it was supposed to go. But I mean,
the Bucks.
What's the overreaction for your team, bro? How about that? Let's do that. Let's end it out with our squads. What's the overreaction that you've seen from your team?
I mean, the overreaction for my team is that even if the Patriots don't try to pack it in and tank, they still might only win 4 games. That offense is literally so bad. I've never seen anything quite like it. Mac Jones is, God, do I want to say this? I'm trying to think before I say it. Yeah, I'm going to say it. Mac Jones is the worst quarterback in the league. I ain't seen him have a performance like I saw Justin Fields have.
Week 1 was the closest thing.
Listen, he might not be the worst, but, bro, like, what's his freaking ceiling? He's 27th, 28th. He's ass.
For sure. My overreaction, which is not really overreaction for the Panthers, is somebody getting fired. Somebody's getting fired. And I don't know who it is yet. Maybe Scott Fitt. Maybe Frank. Somebody's getting fired. I don't know. You can't fire the owner, but we gotta charge something to him, bro. I need a woman in the workplace or something to come out or something and say he did some shit, because there ain't no way, bro. He clean. We gotta get Tepper the fuck up out of there, bro.
You're so foul. He cared more about Charlotte FC. That's why.
Lord, he care about money, bro. That's all it is. Like, low key, probably do care more. I've seen him take more action with FC than he has the Panthers. I remember the first coach at FC got fired halfway through the season because they was yeeks. So, like, what, like, Bender, I remember they drafted Bender. I remember that. Like, they went out and, you know what I'm saying, took a chance on bro. Like, damn, like, with the Panthers, though, we just watching them, bro. You just watching them be ass and burn. And once again, I'm tired of the Bryce Young Center. My boy went 18 for 18 in the second half, bro, at the start of the second half. And you know what I'm saying? He did have a fuck up with the fumble, but like, my boy ain't the problem. Somebody's the problem in this bitch. I don't know where we at. Somebody got to get fired. That's my reaction. I don't care who it is, bro. I need to see something happen.
Listen,
Hopefully it's Tepper, though. Hopefully, bro. Sell the team.
That's my other
It's that Michael Jordan shit, bro. He literally that owns some Michael Jordan shit.
That's the other part for me. We got to stop letting Belichick be the GM, bro. He's part of the reason this team sucks. He can't draft.
Yeah, he don't know how to GM that well, for real.
So many bag fumbles. All right. Predictions. The Thursday night shitter. The Commanders are going to beat the Bears for sure. I would be pretty positive about that.
Oh, God.
Saints, Patriots. God almighty, the fact that the Patriots are favored in this game is insane to me. I'm just going to keep picking against my team until they prove me wrong. Give me the Saints. Alvin Kamara probably.
He played good.
Alvin Kamara will go off. Mac Jones will throw 2 picks that give him the ball at like our 30-yard line. So yeah, that's how it goes. Jags, Bills.
Bills about to stomp out.
Oh, dude, the Jags suck.
Bills about to
But
stomp out.
here's the thing. That's a home game for them. That's London's team, bro. Or is this the one? No, this one's in London too, I think. It might be in.
Wait, bro. Why the Jags win back-to-back games in London?
Hey,
dog?
man, they have a little European trip, bro. That'd be kind of lit.
I mean, low key, yeah, because they stay there and then
Yeah, they don't have to fly back. But listen,
they gonna be woozy, boy. Them times are messed up.
That's a home game for the Jags, but the Bills still gonna win. Titans, Colts. That's just a shitty ass game right there. Shoot.
Give me
It's in Indy. It's even.
give me
I'm gonna take the Colts.
Tennessee. Give me Tennessee, bro.
I'm gonna take the Colts only because I'm convinced Tennessee can't play 2 good weeks in a row. Bro, why do they do this every year, bro?
I want to be mad.
Shitter against the Saints. Come out in week 2, look elite. Then shitter, come out against the Bengals, look elite. They do it every single game. It's so annoying. Ravens are going to absolutely pulverize the Steelers.
Yeah, probably. I'm surprised that line's at 4. That spread is at 4.
The Texans, bro, I think they're going to drop the Falcons. Oh, don't even get me started, y'all Falcons fans. I need to go on a live just for all y'all that was in the comments because y'all looking real dumb right now.
Real suspect, ain't it?
Everything I told y'all, I sat here and told you, oh, bro, you didn't really analyze. You just said you don't think Desmond Ritter is going to be good because you don't feel like he's – bro, it's a 60-second clip. What you want me to do? Go freaking – read it like I'm reading terms and conditions for a damn insurance policy. The man sucks. He can't throw the ball downfield. He game manages. He's ass. He's scared to take chances. If their running backs aren't bailing him out, he sucks. There's a reason Drake London and Kyle Pitts. There's a reason Drake London and Kyle Pitts both suck, and it ain't just because of Arthur. It's because their quarterback can't get him the damn ball. He's terrible. And now y'all boys have scored a combined, what is it? Is it 13 points over the last 2 weeks?
If it ain't Bijan, it ain't nothing over there.
That's crazy because I swore y'all told me in the comments that, man, the Falcons are good, bro. Like, Desmond Ritter. Nah. Go ahead and eat your crow, man. They about to be 2-3 because CJ Stroud about 15 times better than Desmond Ritter, bro.
Yeah, they poop over there in Atlanta, man. I mean, I'm a Panthers fan calling people poop, but this is my problem. Like, I get it. My team is poop, but I do have the right to call other teams poop. And y'all are poop. Y'all fit the mold, bro. Y'all right there with us.
Desmond Ritter's one of the, 2 quarterbacks that I would not take over Mac Jones.
Yeah, nah, he brought.
Lions, unfortunately for UP, they're going to absolutely drum the Panthers.
Hey, hold on. Oh, God, Aiden Hutchinson might have 4 or 5 sacks, bro. Oh, God.
Amon Ra will go for about 250.
I mean, I ain't going to lie. We held Jettas, though, so we might be straight. We might be straight on that department. I don't know. I ain't going to lie, our man Jameson is a little dog. We might have found us a little gym.
Hey, but, David Montgomery, that yards per carry going to double after playing against that Panthers run defense.
Yeah, that shit gonna be sickening to watch. And I think what is it, F4? They still Ford Field, correct?
Yep.
It's at Ford Field. Yeah, it's a coming out party for Jameson Williams and them. So I'm good. I might not even tap in, man.
And
I might not even tap in.
Unfortunately for my guy Lurk, because I know he gonna listen. Giants about to get absolutely ran through the mud by the Dolphins. And guess what, Lurk? I think I sent it to you. I did, as a matter of fact. You remember 2 weeks before the season when I told you that I needed to have you on the pod when the Giants started the season 1-4? And you said this is the most expectations I've had for a Giants team in a long time. if they start the season 1-4, I might jump off a building. Well, brother, you better go pick a building.
That's OD.
I'm just kidding. Listen, bro.
Oh,
Listen, man.
I hate it had to be my guy Lurk, man. I hate it had to be him.
Lurk the GOAT, but the Giants, they're the only team, like, they're terrible. It sucks. Which, the only thing I will say, if they get Saquon back this week, it'll make the game, like, close. They'll still lose, but it'll make the game close.
It won't make the game close, bro. It won't make the game. They're playing the Dolphins, bro. It's not going to be close.
No, this is the problem. It's the same reason I knew the Patriots were about to get stomped out. If Dallas would have cruised against Arizona, Patriots would have had a chance. But they was mad because they just got dropped off. Bro, the Dolphins in the same boat. They just got dropped off. Oh, they coming out hot. Like, you don't want to play a good team after a loss, bro, because they're going to kill you.
Oh, yeah, I think I'm going to smash the over on Tyreek in every prop, for sure.
I got the Bengals, man. I can't help it.
Yeah, they're going to get it done. We ain't got to talk too much about that. They might be pissed off, so we see.
The Rams will make it fun against the Eagles, especially if Cup comes back, because I think he can come back this week. I don't know if he will, or is it after week 5? I don't know. But Puka and Tutu show fun, and Kyron Williams. Eagles gonna drop them off.
Yeah. I can't believe that line is at 4.
All I know, Jets Broncos. God, dude, I cannot.
Give me the Jets, man.
I can't wait to play Zach Wilson for like $4,900. Oh, it's gonna hit like crack.
It's gonna be elite timing. It's gonna be
hilarious, bro. It's funny.
A pissed off defense too, because they just got hold on a hold.
Oh yeah.
Who knows?
But I had 3 picks on just absolutely atrocious throws. I could not believe my eyes. Chiefs, honestly, bro, the Chiefs Vikings is going to be fun as hell.
Oh, the Chiefs dropping them off, though. I ain't going to lie.
No, like they are, but it's still going to be a fun game. Just because. It should be lit.
It's a lot of stars in that game.
Exactly. That's what it's like. Jettas is going to make it fun. And yeah, Cowboys Niners. In San Fran, I'm going to take the Niners. If it was in Dallas, but damn, that game's going to be special. And I will probably be fading that showdown slate because the cheapest of the good players is going to be like $10K. So you're going to have to miss me. Ain't going to be no value.
Yo, captain finna be Gallup. Shit crazy.
No, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to play CMC, and then you're going to have to choose whatever 2 stars you think, and then you're going to have to play like kicker. You got to play like kicker, Kyle Juszczyk, and I don't even know, bro.
This is the first Sunday night game where I'm like, bro, this is finna be lit as hell.
Yeah.
Like, I can't wait to watch that. But with that being said, man.
Packers, Raiders.
Yeah, let me get the Niners too. And then let me get the Packers.
Yeah, I like the Packers as well. I do think Devontae might go crazy, though.
Jair might be back. So we'll see. It remains to be
That'll make him go even crazier. He like my former teammate.
Yeah, he know the techniques. He know the techniques.
But yeah, it's going to be an interesting week. I mean, there's really only a couple like really good matchups, but it'll be a fun week. Any week that I get to play fantasy DFS and get pissed at dudes for selling my bag, it's a good week.
Yep.
And in 4 months or whenever they they haven't given a month in 2024 yet, but whenever betting's legal in the good old state of North Carolina in 2024, it's going to be even worse because we're going to be staying in parlays.
We're gonna be cashing out too. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't up 15 leggers.
It ain't all L's over here. We cooking on some heat. So
yeah,
we lit.
Most hated. Would you like to go first, or do you want me to go first?
You can go first because
I'll keep it short because we kind of talked about it. The Patriots, bro. I just better not see Mac Jones on a football field again. Like, let Zappy play. I don't care who you put out there. Mac stinks. He's awful. This man made the same mistake twice, and he thought it would work because it worked the first time. That quarterbacks don't even make in college. Rolling out to the right, planting your feet, turning, and throwing all the way back across to the left. You are an NFL quarterback. That is a mistake that you make at the age of 17, brother. So that's just insane to me. He's terrible. I don't know if the answer is tank. I don't know if the answer is find someone to spend money on next year at the quarterback position, but just do something. I can't continue to watch this. I just can't. It's terrible. Staying on the topic of Boston sports, Kurt Schilling, you're a bitch. Straight up.
Whoa, the Red Sox legend?
You don't know what he did, obviously. So
What
Tim Wakefield just passed away like yesterday.
Another Red Sox legend.
Yeah, so Tim Wakefield passed away like yesterday or 2 days ago. Earlier this week, Kurt Schilling.
He did, though? That was our childhood for real.
I know. Kurt Schilling went on a show that announced to the world that Tim Wakefield had brain cancer without permission from anyone in the Wakefield family. They wanted to keep it private. He just put that shit out there. And it ain't the first instance of him doing some shit like that, but he just put it all out there with no permission. Dude, he had Jason Varitek's wife on Twitter talking about F you, Kurt Schilling, you a bitch. Like so serious, bro. Like, that's just crazy. You cannot be leaking someone's personal information like that. For that
is OD.
Like, that's awful.
Why
Especially when he died like 3 days after. I don't know, bro. Kurt Schilling's he's not all the way right up there. He's done
the first CTE case in baseball, bro.
Maybe he might have took a line drive off the cabeza. I don't know what the heck.
He's tweaking.
Nah, then the last one. I just don't know, man. The Heat fans are really approaching that number one spot in my most hated fan base in the world. Dude, they're awful because they are so ass hurt that they didn't get Dame. And the Chris Haynes piece, I don't think a lot of people are reading that properly because, first off, they're acting like their package that they were going to give for Dame is better than that final return that the Blazers got for Dame. Y'all are drunk, first off. They still might not be done capturing assets. Second off, y'all just complain about everything, bro. Y'all were all talking, oh, man, East in trouble. Dame is coming to the Heat. That's all y'all were talking about. That's how y'all were going to be elite. And now you don't get him, and he goes to the Bucks, and all y'all doing is sitting here bitching, talking about man, this unfair, bro. They tampered against us, bro. They did all this, they did all that. Like, bro, can y'all just accept the fact that y'all's run to the finals last year was a complete fluke based on absurd shooting outliers? That you went all in on Dame this year, and it's not going to work. And unless you somehow get James Harden because of how bad that situation is, even if you do get James Harden, you're like the 5th best team in the East. Just get ready. Just get prepared. Y'all got to stop acting like that. And also, Jimmy Butler is corny as hell for doing all this media day stuff every year.
Yeah, that shit funny as hell.
It's funny, but it's so lame, bro, because I just feel like Jimmy Butler does everything so people go on Twitter and are like, oh my God, Jimmy Butler's so funny. Jimmy Butler's so different. That's what it's like he's a pick-me girl in the NBA.
Brett said it's just Halloween, man. Let that grown man do what he got to do. That is just Halloween. Man.
He just been wanting them funny headshots. He did the Rasta dreads last year. This year,
the Rasta dreads was elite.
That man came out there with the "Where are you?"
He definitely was on tweak timing with that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
What you hating on, man? It's been a hateful weekend for me.
My boy Rodney Harrison, bro. Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that, bro?
Bro, he almost made the cut for real.
Like, why would you say that, bro? Like, what was the point in that shit? That shit was really loose. Like, that shit was whack as hell. Like,
bro, I've never seen an analyst dead look at a player and be like, he's garbage. Like, what?
Like he garbage, ain't he? Like, bro, he twerking for that shit. He tries, like, He said, "Oh, Zach Wilson, great. Like, you mean to tell me he's good? Like, bro, like, damn, bro, you good? Like, bro, you
That
going?
man
I
got
ain't gonna
that
lie.
Mark Phillips instigator badge, bro.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. He was slurping Zach Wilson shit up crazy, bro. Like, bro, back up, bro. You doing a whole lot right now. Like, I'm not gonna lie. You slurping meat. Like, just chill, my boy. Number two, I gotta bring it back up from a long time ago. The Denver Nuggets. We on y'all ass. I can't wait I can't wait for that shit. Boy, I swear to God, bro. Now, if the Lakers lose on opening night, they will be my most hated. But, bro, them Denver, bro, that man Jokic ain't picked up a basketball not one time, bro.
He's so good, bro. He's still gonna come out there.
Now, listen, when AD, I ain't gonna lie, I remember a time when AD won the championship and AD was on Twitch. He was chilling and shit like that. And he was like, I ain't really pick up a basketball this summer. Jokic do that shit. They posting pictures of the horses and shit. Talking about, oh, he golded, man. Hell no. Nah. They about to get dropped off with that shit, bro. On me, they about to get dropped off with that shit. Number three, Warriors fans. I can't wait to start getting back on y'all for my only hater shit. Once again, bro, make y'all mind up, bro. Y'all love CP3 again. Y'all was just trying to trade, buddy.
They suck, bro.
They was just, like, I gotta break the sentences off of you. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Like, I just seen it.
Even if Steph Curry has an absolutely generational third MVP year, the Warriors' ceiling is like the third seed in the West, and they will not. Bro, if you are honestly telling me that you think the Warriors are better than the Bucks, than the Celtics, than the Lakers, then I'd probably still say the Nuggets because they're still the champions, or even like a fully healthy Clippers team, bro. Like,
they don't even count. They worse than Warriors, bro. I ain't gonna lie, fuck them.
I'm telling you,
ass Clippers.
I'm telling you, the Warriors, they are not going. So long as they try to keep this core three together at their current state, they will never win another ring.
It's just to me like the fans of it, bro. Like, I don't understand all the years of hating on Chris Paul and then getting Chris Paul, being happy you got Chris Paul, then wanting to flip Chris Paul for Jrue, then now embracing Chris Paul at media day again.
They act like they got prime Chris Paul. That's what you think they got.
I don't know. I don't know what we on with that shit, bro. Like, the fans over there be having me cooked.
They think they got Chris Paul that was twerking when he was guarding Steph.
They think they got 2008 Chris Paul, and then you ain't got that. I don't know. You got a shell of Chris Paul. I mean, I'm not even gonna say the Warriors are gonna be ass. It's just the fans of it, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, y'all,
they're not gonna be ass. Like, I mean, they're never gonna be ass because they have Wardell Curry, but it's just one of those things. That's where
a bad man, ain't it?
Y'all were poverty for it like ever. And then you finally got good. And now y'all act like y'all are the only successful NBA franchise. If people aren't doing it y'all's way, it ain't working. Y'all are yada, strength in numbers. Oh man, we're the best friend. No. Y'all just need to come to the grips with the fact that this was a one-time thing. You're not going to become cemented in history like it's going to be like the Bulls. You had your one dynasty. We'll be seeing you. you're done.
You came through the door. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
you had your Michael Jordan, which was Curry. You had your Pippen and Rodman, which was Draymond and Clay. You had your fun. You're out. We'll be seeing you. And that's literally the perfect comparison.
Yeah, it's tough slab, man. NBA fans in general are nuts. I'm not saying I'm a saint when it comes to the NBA shit, because of course, when it comes to the Lakers, I am OD. But
100% same.
It's like, at the same time, I'm not finna be doing all that, bro. I'm not finna be on the like. Think about it. When KCP was with the Lakers, I wanted that man gone through bad performances, through good performances, through anything. This shit they doing with Chris Paul, stop it, bro. Stop doing that shit. And it ain't even one certain Warriors fan. It's just the Twitter, bro, be getting y'all in trouble.
Yeah. And the
That's what
thing
it
is,
is.
I can acknowledge when the Warriors are like, bro, when we played them in the 2022 finals, I knew we weren't ready for the Warriors. I knew we weren't. I knew Curry was about to do that. But now, I was calling it all last year, and I'm saying it again, bro. They stink. But listen, that's a fire episode of hating. A lot of stuff happened. A lot of hating went down. We got another exciting weekend coming up, man. So I don't know what's going to break. Maybe James Harden will finally get traded. I don't know. He need to figure something out real quick, or else he gonna have his free agency revoked. But yeah, another episode in the books. Until next time, y'all stay safe. Keep hating. Only haters. We out.